Hey, this is Denis Leary with the Denis Leary Podcast featuring
Adam Ferrara, Lenny Clark.
I am on 6 or 7 different forms of cold medication because I have a very nasty cold.
Or so you say.
I have a, listen.
That's the story you're going
I would
with?
own up if I was taking, I actually wouldn't take cold medicine because I don't like, I'm speedy enough as it is, but right now I'm on a mixture of legal, make sure I said that right, legal. It sounded like illegal for a second.
It did sound like
I'm on legal cold medications that I've personally taken and formed into my own personal drug cocktail, which is why my head is fairly clear and I'm able to sit here and not be home in bed.
They call that meth, you know that.
What's your feeling about legal medications, pro or con?
It depends what you have. Like, I don't like the Zicam anymore because it burns, supposedly Zicam burns
I want them to bring back the
Zicam's
Zicam
fantastic.
way.
It's the
Where
greatest
you
thing
stick
ever.
it up your nose. One person died, they took it off the market.
Somebody died from
Yeah,
Zicam?
you gotta crack eggs if you want to make an omelet.
Okay. If you have a medicine,
Right.
and you put it out there, and one person dies while using it, that doesn't mean the medicine's bad. That means
Exactly. My
right.
point
That
is
person,
But it's gone now.
What's gone?
The medicine's gone. The
No,
guy,
it's
the
not.
guy's
Yeah,
gone.
so
The
they came in my
medicine's gone.
bag.
No, but you
No,
don't
the
have the
sticks.
sticks.
Oh, you don't want the stick.
Yes, I do. You know why I want them?
Why?
Because they're murdering sticks. I like to have them around the house. You know,
Just in case.
How you feeling? I'm like the, I'm
take
like the
this.
Dr. Kevorkian of Q-tips.
Well, while we're on the prescription drugs, we could talk about the death of so many people.
Right.
By virtue of, well, I like to call it the Elvis pill diet, which is Elvis didn't think he was a junkie because all of his pills were prescribed, which they were by real doctors, Dr. Nick in his case.
Right.
So, you know, you got Heath Ledger, you got a battery of famous
Michael
people
Jackson.
as well as private citizens that are dying because they're taking pills and they don't think they're junkies.
Right.
Right, but I don't blame the doctors.
No, well...
Sure you do.
No, I don't.
Of course you do.
I'm so sick of these doctors getting a bad rap. What if you need something? Doctor, I trust you implicitly. I'm all for the good doctors that want to help you out if you need it. If you got to have it. Doctors are good people.
That's legalized drug pushing. That's what it is.
They went to school for that. It's not like they don't know what
They
they're
didn't go to
doing.
school for that. They
Yes,
went to
they
school.
did. They
No,
got the
they
badge.
didn't.
They got the thing on the wall. It
They
says
took the
doctor.
oath to help people, not to have
Well, what do
their
you think they're
addiction.
doing? Some people are over-serving themselves. You can't blame the doctors.
So you're blaming...
So it's like blaming the bartenders if people are drunk, is what
Exactly.
you're saying. So how do you
But
solve
the
the problem?
doctor's got to know that you don't need these pills. You're showing up every
Well, not
2
if you've
3
got
weeks.
6 or 7
No, if you
different
keep
doctors.
going every doctor in town.
Right.
Don't blame the doctors. I'm sick of this. Sick of you. Sound like you. Nah, I don't even want to go there.
Listen, in the case of Elvis and Michael Jackson, let's be honest. If I was a doctor,
That doctor,
if
come
you were
on.
a doctor, right?
Yeah.
Right.
And Elvis
Yeah.
calls up Elvis Presley and he says, Dr. Clark,
Right.
I feel a little run down, but now he's Elvis,
Right.
and you want to meet him.
Yeah.
So you go to the house, you go to
Of course.
Graceland. Now you go to Graceland and meet Elvis, and now he's like, hey, Doc, you want a peanut butter and bacon and banana, sandwich? You want
Right.
and you're Elvis's buddy. I don't know about you. If I'm Elvis's buddy and he's Elvis, I'm going to be giving him whatever the hell he wants just so I can keep going to Graceland and saying to people, hey, here's a picture of me and Elvis. Here's me, right?
Absolutely.
Right? So there's
Okay, now
the...
what about the doctor that killed Michael Jackson? With my milk. Whatever that shit it was pumping into his
I
arm.
think it's a case of the same thing.
Come on,
Wow.
he knows what he's doing.
I know. Well, so did Dr. Nick. He's no idiot. He's look, you're hanging around with Michael Jackson. Not something I'd want to do,
Yeah.
but you know what I'm saying?
Elvis, I was halfway there with Elvis. And I'll even eat the peanut butter banana
All right, well,
sandwich.
let's name a person that you'd actually like to hang around with. Let's say John Lennon had called you and said,
Oh.
"You want to hang
I'd
around my
give him anything
apartment?"
he
with-"
wanted.
See,
I
There you go.
when I,
There's
I'm
the
not a
problem.
doctor.
I don't want to
Human
deal with
nature.
Yoko. It's not worth it.
She's not going to be.
She would have been there. She
She's
would have
not
ruined
gonna
it. She
be
ruined
there.
the band. She ruined my afternoon with John.
Okay.